What's up, my friends? Welcome back. John Levesque here. I am continuing my Getting Started with DocuSign series today. This is video number 2, and today we are going to go through a quick blitz overview of all of the various DocuSign products. Now, seeing as I have just started, it would be pretty amazing if I was familiar with all the products by now, but I am not. And so, as usual, I'm going to go ahead and bring a guest on who's going to help us get a little more familiar. And so let me go ahead and introduce Lauren. Lauren, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing excellent, Just excited to be sharing this Getting Started series and to bring you in to actually drop some real knowledge.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to, get to talk about all the cool stuff we're doing at DocuSign. So, yeah.
Awesome. And so Lauren is an evangelist at DocuSign. She actually focuses on the Salesforce side of the house. So she's going to come a little bit out of her specialty today and talk to us about the whole suite of DocuSign products. And so before we jump in, Lauren, why don't you go ahead and just take a second and introduce yourself to everyone. Let them know a little bit about you and where they can connect with you and where to find all more info that you're putting out there.
Sure. So, hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. As John has asked, who am I? I love this slide. I usually go, who is this crazy lady and why is she talking to me? I'm Lauren Dunne. I am from Ireland originally, hence the weird, crazy accent. I'm a senior Salesforce evangelist at DocuSign, and I've been at DocuSign for about 4 years now, give or take. I have been in the Salesforce world for 12 years. I started off as an admin, I progressed to a solution architect, and I even was an admin developer, which is an admin and developer. It's a weird, squishy mumbo jumbo. Yeah.
I like that word.
I know, admin helper.
Yeah.
Makes me feel important. I was a 2-time Salesforce MVP. I spoke at Dreamforce 2019 and 20, which is a huge deal. That was a dream of mine. I won the Dream TX Demo Jam last year, Dreamforce 2020. I'm a founder and host of Ohana Coffee, which is a virtual meetup for all Salesforce people. We get together every week. We just talk, we chill, we discuss things that's going on, new product features, that kind of thing.
Nice.
I'm a Trailblazer mentor as well, so I help new people coming into the Salesforce world. I'm a crafter as well. I'm a big craftaholic. You'll find things stuck to tables around the house because I misplaced my glue quite a lot. So I'm a big crafter. I'm a bonus mom to 5, so it's a crazy house. I'm surprised you can't hear them screaming at each other right now. And I'm a fur mommy to 3, so I've got 2 dogs and 1 cat.
Nice.
Oh, and I have a Salesforce tattoo. That's one of my fun facts. Yeah.
Is that's in the picture right there on your wrist? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
I know, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's me in a nutshell.
Okay, and so today you're going to go through a lightning round, I think, of what all the products are. So that we have, I think, 13 different products.
Yeah.
I think is the if I'm correct, I might be wrong. I might have to put a correction on the screen, but I'm pretty sure there's 13 products. And so Lauren is going to kind of give us this lightning round. I think she's going to start out talking about actually the couple of Salesforce products. Oh, the overall picture.
Agreement Cloud.
The overall picture.
There's a method to my madness on this presentation. So obviously with an agreement or a document, you have to prepare it, sign it, act upon it, and manage it. So this is the Agreement Cloud in a whole. Nice. So I've designed this presentation to walk you through every step as it should be in your DocuSign lifecycle.
Perfect.
So DocuSign Gen, obviously I had to get Salesforce in. So DocuSign Gen accelerates. It's basically automation and customization of agreements within Salesforce. It pulls data from your field. So, it's click and drop and easy to do. It's there's absolutely 0 errors. It pulls in all the data from the field from Salesforce. It helps you generate professional agreements. And you can create custom templates within minutes. I think my record is 3 minutes in total to completely create a whole DocuSign Gen agreement. And it's easy to download and deploy and set up through workflows and custom buttons. So quick and easy.
Document generation based on Salesforce data. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one, again, is another Salesforce one. Sorry. This is negotiate. So it helps you negotiate and approve agreements. So if you're going back and forth on something, you're not too sure about terms and conditions, that kind of thing. It helps you maintain up-to-date centralized document activity. So it records your versions. Make sure that you're not looking at an older version, and make sure that the newest version is always in front of you, that kind of thing. And it detects all the changes. So
Nice.
you're not missing something, you're not signing away your life.
So maybe I generated that document and now I'm going to send it off to someone and they say, that doesn't quite fit what we need.
Yeah.
We can then drop it and negotiate to go back and forth to make sure that it becomes the document that represents us both.
Yeah. Behind the scenes, we say Jen and negotiate go together like PB&J.
Nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So next one is guided forms. I don't know about anyone else. I know when I'm, clicking through and it's like accept terms and conditions, or can you fill out your details? A guided form is literally that guiding you through filling out details. Sometimes forms will already be pre-existing through data that's already, depending on where you've plugged in the guided forms. It could be data from your own standalone product. But if not, it's pre-filled. I don't know about everyone else. I have it all on Chrome. I'm terrible for remembering and filling out things. But you can it fills it out and it guides you through the process. Most of the time we see these as like non-disclosure agreements or agree to the terms and conditions on a web page.
Cool. So a simple way to gather up information. And now this one is not Salesforce specific.
No, this is a standalone product that anyone can use. They can plug it into their own standalone. If they have their own software, it can go to anything. It can be integrated in, or you can just use it as it's on a web page.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah. E-signature. This is our bread and butter. I don't know if bread and butter is a thing over here.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But it has to be proper thick Irish butter. Has to be layered on thick. So e-signature, this is what we're known for, electronic signature. You can plug this into, we've over 350 integrations as far as I remember from my last count. Nice. You can plug it into, if we have anyone who has their own custom software. I remember when I worked for a different company, they had their own crazy softwares that they built. You can plug it into there using our APIs, and we have a whole load of stuff on the developer center on that. But if you're an admin like me and you want to plug it into Salesforce again, it's pretty easy to do. But again, it's increasing the speed. It's getting your contract, your account. I only just sent one out to my mom there the other day. It was a power of attorney form. I had to send out because I'm in America. She's in Ireland, handling all my stuff for me. So it's quick and easy to do. You can do it in the DocuSign web page as well. You don't have to integrate it into anything, and you can upload into your document, your Word document, into your templates into DocuSign, and drag and drop where you want to fill things out.
Yep, I just used it to buy a house.
I love hearing stuff like that.
Yeah,
thanks for the job.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have so many docu-stories. That's what we call them in-house, docu-stories. But yeah, this one is like my most favorite because obviously it's quick, it's easy, and no paper cuts. I'm a terrible klutz. So moving on to DocuSign Click. This one also reduces the risk again of standard non-compliance with legal standards. So terms and conditions, do you agree? We use this in-house. If you come to a DocuSign office, you just have to basically click terms, non-disclosure, like you're not going to steal anything, non-disclosure kind of agreements. You can simplify it with clear display. As you can see, you can also do it on your mobile phone. You can do it on your web browser. It's streamlined. It's easy to do. It just basically captures consents.
Yeah. So if you have like this looks like if maybe I was a photographer or something and I was sending out a standardized agreement to everybody that I was going to shoot photos for, this is a way that I could just say, hey, go to my website, click on my terms and agreement page. You could power that with Click and be able to use it right there. Cool.
Okay. I wish that had happened. Our 8-year-old only just got her dance photographs, and it was like 3 pages long of filling out all this information. Nice, and then you had to hand it in, and where was the form? Oh, we left the form.
It was a physical form?
It was a physical long form. And it wasn't like the standard A4 size. It was super long. It was crazy. And yeah, it was like, and then of course, you know, us being us, running to the dance studio to get photographs, we left the form at home. So, you know, it would have been nice if it was actually electronic.
No doubt.
Next one, Notary. I love Notary.
This is so cool.
I learned about this only like, we're 8 months in, I think, maybe, give or take.
Okay.
This one is, you know, obviously because we are all working from home or digitalized as much as possible. Notaries, obviously physical contact is what it has been in the past. Nowadays, you can be a notary virtually. So they upload their stamp, all their credentials based on where they're located in different states and comply to the state regulations. But then they actually get to they call someone and they're like, okay, we're going to set up this call and we're going to be there at 2:00, and then the people get on screen. It's actually a virtual call. Cool. and they check the ID and everything else, and once it's signed, it's all video recorded as well. So if there is a notary watching this, it's all recorded, so you are protected, and so are the signers protected. It's super cool and easy to do. It keeps everything digital. There's no need to be physical, you know, in case you're worried about contacting at the moment. It's super simple, easy to use, and it's one of the coolest products I've seen ever. Totally. Sorry, I'm super stoked about that.
No, I agree. I mean, what a cool thing, right? Yeah. Like it's never been done before. This is the first of its kind to make a virtual notary service. And so definitely read up more on Notary if you're interested in that. It's one of the newest products, and I think also one of the most exciting. It's kind of one of those things that's been around forever. And so getting to revolutionize how it's done, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And also, you know, I only recently needed a notary because, you know, adulting, you know, and then next one's like, oh, I need a notary. How am I going to get one? Where do I go to get a notary? And then, you know, we have the solution right there, and I can still do it in my pajamas.
Love it.
Yeah. Next one we have is Identify. This is another cool product. Sorry, I'm getting super excited.
I used this one recently.
It's so cool. Yeah. So Identify is basically something you can check. So when you're doing your e-signature, you can click identity. So the signer has to prove it is them signing it by sending the recipient, or the sender, sorry, a copy of their driver's license or their passport, or if they are in Europe, their electronic passport card. We have one of those cool credit card passport cards.
Yep.
And then it's seamless. It's, you know, yes, this is me, I am signing it. It reduces risk. It reduces, you know, no one can sign on my behalf, that kind of thing. It's really, really cool. And it does comply with all global regulations. As I mentioned, it's in Europe. Yeah. So I first heard about this when I was in Europe, and it was only 1 or 2 countries. Now we've rolled it out to so many more. It's like, oh my God. Nice. So again, it's a super cool one. And I'm so happy they accept the mini passport ones in Europe, because that was a big thing for me. I don't like carrying my passport around because I have lost it in the past.
Oof. Yeah, I when I joined DocuSign, actually, I set my identity through Identify.
See, we eat our own cooking.
It's good. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it really is. So that's Identify. And then CLM. I love CLM. Sorry, I just love all our products. Just like getting all, I'm geeking out here. Oh my God. So yeah, CLM, most fondly known as CLM, but it is Contract Lifecycle Management. CLM sounds a little easier to say, you know. Yep. And it's basically automating your contract lifecycle. You're generating your agreements, you're tracking red lines, you're, again, version control, very similar to DocuSign Negotiate, where it's checking all those red lines, but CLM does it all in one big bubble.
Nice.
You can connect and track business processes across contributors, and then it just basically centralizes all your agreements, and you can search it.
I'm excited to dig into CLM. I think, you know, workflow automation obviously is quite a big part of my past. And so like learning that we have an orchestration engine here that does some of that stuff, I'm pretty excited to really get into the deep parts of CLM and see what's possible there.
Oh, there's loads of possibilities. I'd fill the video up if I continue talking about CLM. But I'm going to move on to payments. Okay. So show me the money. I actually have a fun story about this.
Okay.
One of my lawyers actually sent me on a payment through DocuSign payments. And I was like, oh, this is cool. That was the first time I'd heard about DocuSign payments, was
Wow.
when I got sent to myself.
That's
Um,
awesome.
so since then, I have researched, I have learned a lot. It's so cool. You can set up monthly payments. You can set up a one-off payment. You can set off like yearly payments. You can set it all up. You
Nice.
can set the currency that you want. You can put in your credit cards. It's completely encrypted. It's completely safe, because I was like, oh, hang on, but completely safe. And I checked it myself because I have used it. My credit card details did go into this. It's very quick and easy to do. So once you sign an agreement, they can send you the request for payment, and then you fill out your details, your credit card payment, or also you can use bank as well. And then the money gets sent off. It's quick and easy. If you're looking to collect the money, you're not having to manually send out invoices. Or if you want to send someone money and you don't want to do a bank transfer, or go to the bank and get it cash because I don't have checks, all that kind of thing. It eliminates all that kind of stuff. So it's quite
Nice.
cool. And
Very cool.
also reduces errors. So, because
Well, and I
I
like that
have
it
that
can do
fat finger.
recurring.
Yeah.
If I have a contract that I sign with you and
Mm,
then I just want to do a recurring payment there,
mm,
I don't have to set up a whole new service. That's
yeah.
super handy.
And also you can do it all on your phone.
Nice. Very
You don't have
nice.
to be in front of a computer either.
Very
You could be
nice.
anywhere in the
I
world
could be
doing this.
scuba diving.
Well, I wouldn't do that unless you have a waterproof phone.
I do have a waterproof phone.
Oh, well then, off you go.
Okay, perfect.
I'll send you some payments. Next one I got for you is Insight. So I am a data geek. Kind of ashamed, a little, maybe
Don't
not.
be. Don't
No,
be.
I love data. Absolutely love data. So this one is DocuSign Insight, and it's deep diving into your agreements. You can filter, analyze all your agreements across all of your platforms.
Nice.
It uses AI as well, so it's really, really cool. You can search for agreements by keyword or by a type, or so if, for example, we have a whole lot of contracts in our repository, we want to see payment types. What payment types are we giving people, or
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
if we signed up to ourselves if we have to pay bills? You can do all that. It extracts all the clauses as well to see if there's something that's different. It will tell you if there's something different, and it also tell you when contracts are coming up for expiry or renewal.
Very
Kind of
cool.
cool. It's like
Yeah.
having a little bird on your shoulder saying, hey, you need to sign this contract, or you need to do something. It's
Well,
super
what's
cool.
interesting about this is like I've built contract management
Mm,
systems
yeah.
where you have to kind of build this intelligence in yourself. It's pretty cool that we have a solution that's already connected where we can just wire this up
Yeah.
and say, yeah, just throw insights on, and it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. I love it. Another one I love is Monitor. So again, I'm a data geek, and I was a Salesforce admin for over 25,000 people in a past life. So I worked for a cybersecurity company, and we constantly got threats. So being able to monitor who's using what, when they're using it, if there's a big spike in our usage, that's what DocuSign Monitor does for you. It protects your agreements around the clock, 24/7.
Nice.
It will flag when you're like, oh, you usually have 100 contracts going out at this time. Why do you have 100 million contracts going out at this time? So it lets you, basically respond to any problems that are happening within your system. So it's basically a system health check. It's amazing. I love it. And
Very
again,
cool.
as you can see from the screenshot, it's like you can check all around the world. It's not just one office. If you're a global company, you can see everything. It's kind of
Very cool.
cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got a sneak peek at that last year, and I'm totally geeked. Again, yeah, I'm a data geek. Next up is Analyzer. So this one uses the power of AI. Ooh, Big Brother's watching. And it basically analyzes all your contracts to see where your risk points are, and they'll flag them to you so you can action them, or your legal team can action them. And
Nice.
that's all in the contract negotiation phase. It gives you direct access to all your libraries, and it's really, really cool. And you get like
So
this cool bar chart.
So it looks like, maybe it could analyze payment terms, like having pre-approved clauses, for instance, right? Maybe in my clauses, I accept 30-day terms,
Mm.
60-day terms, or 90-day terms. And the analyzer might see like 10-day terms, and then it
Mm-hmm.
would flag that for me
Yep.
saying, oh, this is a problem, right?
Huge
And
problem.
and that's pretty cool because I think having a human look over your contracts obviously makes sense. You have to read everything and make sure that it fits
Mm-hmm.
what you're looking to sign. But I think having an AI kind of just as a backup, right? As
Yeah.
a like, I got your back. That's pretty rad to have in the repertoire.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see, like, I'm guilty of it with the whole like Apple terms and conditions and stuff like that. There was a company a couple of years ago that signed away your soul because
I
no one read
remember
the term.
that.
Yeah,
I
no
remember
one reads
that.
the terms and conditions. So
Yeah.
Analyzer reads the terms and conditions for you and has your back. Kind of cool.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. And then the last one is CLM, CLM Plus, should I say. So that's CLM, Analyzer, and Insights all in one big happy bubble. So it
Okay.
does everything contract lifecycle management does, everything Analyzer does, and everything Insights does,
Okay.
all in one package.
One suite.
Yep.
Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. So instead of kind of getting those all one off, you get them all together and then you can use the power of all of them. And I
Yep.
like that little chart there. It kind of shows how you're bringing each of the pieces in, right? Generating and analyzing things. And then you go through an approval and sign. And then we analyze that and look at how long things took and where the bottlenecks were and how we can
Yep.
improve the process. So it gives you that full picture of your entire contract lifecycle management.
Exactly.
Funny how that works.
And it has your back all times.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And then that's it.
All
I have
right.
downloaded all my knowledge to you.
Okay, we did a whirlwind tour through. Obviously, we didn't get too deep into any one of these. We will dive in further as the weeks go on. Lauren is going to come back and help me out. So definitely a couple things for you guys to do. Go ahead and check the description. There's going to be some links down there on where you can get more information on all these products, where you can get started with our DocuSign University. We have a knowledge market where you can go check out samples. We have a community that we're going to be starting up soon. So go ahead and check the description for all that. But also, go ahead and get connected with Lauren. Her Twitter's down there. Her YouTube is down there. It's not started yet, so you can be one of the very first. That YouTube is coming. We're actually talking a lot about that right now. Are you excited about that, Lauren?
Yeah, I'm also kind of terrified. But yeah, you're just shoving me into the deep end. But yeah, let's do it. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to do great. Well, I just want to say thank you for coming and hanging out today and talking about all the various products. Really great to have you here. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, you guys, go ahead and click like, click subscribe, get down in the description and check out all those links. That's it from me this week. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.